It's the start of a new term, and for these 835 students, it cannot be business as usual.
You are welcome back to school.
Thank you, Mrs. Alice.
We are going back to our classes, and I am encouraging you to pay attention to your teachers. You do your work. You write your work well. If you do not understand anything, you ask your teacher to explain to you.
It's the first week of resumption, but vigorous teaching has already begun.
School has been really interesting considering the fact that it's the first week of school. I wasn't really expecting a lot of people to come to school, as normally during the first week, people think we don't really learn enough, so they decide to stay at home because they feel like it won't benefit them. But then it's really important to come during the first week because we learn a lot of stuff, and you can't catch up during the second week because we are going to be learning new stuff. So it's really important to come during the first week. During the first week, it's mostly revision that we do, but we also learn new stuff like French. We learned how to wish people a Happy New Year, and we're learning how to book reservations at restaurants, hotels. Bonne année means Happy New Year.
After the festivities, some students feel reluctant to return to school. Ezekiel Alonzome is in class 3. For him, setting an alarm a day before does the trick.
I'm in school today because I like learning.
So for those of your colleagues who are at home, what would you tell them to do?
I'll tell them that learning is good so that I can be successful in future. And the first week, when I wake up at 5, I bath, eat my breakfast, I do my morning devotion, then I start reading my notebooks before I come to school.
Samuel Odami Johnson heads the primary department of God's Grace International School.
What pertains in most schools, ours is different. First day of reopening, we see most of our kids coming around, unlike other schools. The parents that we have, most of our parents are highly educated. They value education, and therefore wouldn't want the kids to stay at home when school is in session. Normally, for the schools, they run their schools based on weeks. So immediately, first week, you don't teach, definitely the output of work could be affected. So that is the way I see the kids will be affected.
I stopped by Pentecost Preparatory School, Bubuashi. Though I could spot some empty seats, the assistant headmistress, Catherine Naki-Awaite, says attendance is impressive.
Most students don't come to school on the first week of reopening because they think lessons will not take place during that time. Some parents also think the school is not very active in the first week, and so they keep their children at home, or when they go on vacation, they don't see the need to return early enough. So some students also, when they go on vacation, because they think lessons will not start that early, they relax.
She attributes students' absenteeism to lack of proper planning and preparation by parents.
I use this opportunity to advise parents that teachers prepare before school reopens. And so once we give them the reopening date, we advise them to also prepare before school reopens.
For News Generation, Faustina Safu.